What is up, everybody? I'm practicing a shorter intro today. Today is shoulders and abs, Shabs. So far I've done the hanging leg raises like I always do. Staple routine. First thing we do is go out there. It's nice and warm today. Got 12 on the first set, which is good. I wanted to get more, but it still wasn't happening. But the second set, I got 15. That's right. Last time I got 13-13. Today was 12-15. Pretty good in my book. Now I'm going to be doing the twists. Weird. Be doing the twists, and then after that, I'll be going on to the sit-ups. I might be switching sit-ups out with like a weighted crunch pretty soon. I'm not sure. I don't know if they're 100% good for abs. Either way, my abs are like, they might be dominating. I don't know. I do a lot of volume on them, honestly. 3 exercises is probably too much for them. But, yeah. Okay, anyway, after the sit-ups, we'll be on to our lateral raises, and that's where I'll discuss the stats for everything else. Let's go ahead and get into these lateral raises. All right. I recorded a cable, well, I just spoiled it. Cable. Y'all heard the cable. So, changing things up. I know. A month out from the cut, and we're switching up our core exercises. I know, I do 3 core exercises. 1 for the obliques, 2 for the front. Too much? Yes. However, that gives me room to play with stuff. So I'm switching out the sit-ups. I don't think they're as efficient, so we're still going to be doing more on the core. Anyway, so I'm getting into our lateral raise sets now. I recorded a segment, but I was like, it's too weird. Who wants to watch someone doing cable crunches? That's what we're doing now. Cable crunches. Look at that. I'll get my music going here. A little slow song going. So cable crunches. That is what we're moving on to now. What do you guys think about that? So I'll go ahead and do my first set. I don't have my stuff logged in yet. I wasn't prepared. I just want to get here. Anyway, we can do it. It's kind of scuffed. I could do it on the floor, but the thing is, this thing only goes to about, maybe the bar will only come down to about where the top of the seat is. You can't quite get a full stretch, so you do kind of have to like prop yourself up on your knees on the bench, which is a little weird. And when we get heavier weight, that could be a little more dangerous. I don't know if you can do them standing or not. I might be able to do them seated, honestly. Like I could just sit on that bench and just boom. That's always an option. Anyway, I got 50 for 12 for my like first. It wasn't even a working set. It was a set I recorded, and it wasn't even close to failure anyway. The second set, I got 50 for like 20, which means I'm gonna be able to do like 65, 70 probably for a good set. We really need to focus on lateral delts today. So, numbers today should still be 25. I don't care if I got 25 for 16 last time. We're still doing a... How long is this segment? God, we're already 220 in here? Okay, hold on. We gotta keep going. 20 for 5. 25. I mean, Stronger puts in the numbers he did last time on the side for last, but they can't just fill in the rep numbers that you got to change yourself. Oh no, they got to make you do it all. Oh, we did get 25 or 15 last time. Well, look at us. Okay, I'll do this for quick 8. A lateral delt's got to be the hardest muscle to like isolate, I swear. It's the hardest thing to feel. Some people say it's the lats, some will say it's the rear delts. I personally think it's the lateral delts. I know, I can feel my rear delts now. Lateral delts, they just feel impossible to feel, but they're growing. I mean, well, they're definitely getting size. That wasn't there last bulk, and that wasn't there at the end of the cut. So we're doing something right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get 20 for 5 up. Yep, so I'm glad we're going to cable crunch. I only did do 1 failure set, and that was a 50 for 20. I was like, okay, I'm done. But the pump and the burn, it was different. I've never felt like that before. Sit-ups, they just gas you out. So they're not that good in my opinion. I don't know why I did them this long, but cable crunches are so much better. You can definitely build your sit-up, like strength up quickly. But I recommend doing crunches now. Now I said I'm scuffed, so bear with me. Yeah, we may need to get like a lengthening cable or something. Okay, let's see. We do have that cable. There's a cable down here. I don't know. I feel like it's just too much work. I just get like a hook or something to put here, or not like a little cable. I mean, I don't want to put too much up there so it snaps. Oh, actually, I just found one. Oh, Jesus. Look at this. We just found our extending cable. This might be enough to, I mean, that's probably what, at least half a foot. This might be enough to give us enough distance to be able to get it in a spot above our head to do tricep overhead extensions, cable overhead extensions, whatever. Might be, I'm not sure. Right now it's just a little bit too high. But yeah, okay, that's a little off topic here. I'm gonna probably cut this set down a lot. I still got to do 25 for 3. Yeah, I'm just excited. New exercise. We haven't added an exercise in a long time. The last thing we added, I think, was either leg extensions or overhead extensions for triceps. That's been months. Look at us go, guys. All right, we're doing these for 3. Oh, it feels so rough. Heavy, but at the same time, good. I hate that first set 25. Always hurts. But you know, we gotta get through it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move on. We'll be recording our first working set in like 5 minutes or so. I told Dad about the cable crunches. He's like, how the heck do you do those? Like, it's interesting figuring out how to do them. I'm not sure if my form's good. Watching the video, it looked alright though, compared to the guy I watched. Now, I didn't do 2 failure sets. I did 1, so I probably could have gotten away with doing more. But honestly, I probably don't even need them. The leg raises are good enough. At least I train core. All right, we're going to try and do these for 15. So calm down, though. God, my wrist is doing that thing again. Until 15 again. What in the hell is going on with my wrist? It almost just feels like something's like pain up in the back here. No, more here. What? I don't get what's causing that. It's like holding the dumbbell like this. Dang, I can't win. I might want to rotate up. I might have tendonitis. Could be from reverse curls. All right, we're going to go on to our Riddle flies. I got 2 more sets to do here. Very edge of the bench. There we go. Oh my God. 16? 10 more. Okay, so whoa. All right. All right. Oh, my shirt is on backwards. Oh, God. You know what? I decided we're going to do a pump check today. Have no idea when the last one was, but it is the 19th. We're just about a month away. I just did 15 for 2 sets of 30 after doing 20 for 27. Oh boy. So we're definitely maxing out on the 15s. It might be about time for 2 sets of 20. We'll see. I'm getting good at isolating rear delts. Let's go ahead and take this. Let's see what we're working with. Can't forget the OG line. Yeah. Shoulders are good today. For bulking for what? How many months is this? I think this is the 8th month. And once we hit the 22nd, that's on to the 9th month. Or something like that. I think when we're done, it'll be a 9-month total bulk. So lateral delts obviously are improving. Today is not front delt, so we don't isolate those. But you can't tell me the rear delt isn't doing anything. Like if y'all can't see that, there's something wrong with the camera. Yeah, that's oh my. Rear delt might be taking over in a second. I wouldn't be surprised. It's definitely catching up to the front delt, that's for sure. I mean, front delts can be. Excuse me. Now this was the weak one. Oh, it's really sticking out now. Oh hell yeah, that's cool. Like this is how I used to flex it. Like, but if you come out and in a little bit, oh, you see that like cap? You can like see the once I get lean, you'll be able to see like the separation of the shoulder, which would be neat. Oh yeah, and look, you can still see core. Like, I don't know what to do, guys, and I'm increasing my calories, obviously. Like this is looking sick. I still feel like lean because I can still see like oblique lines and stuff. You know, like I don't know if y'all can see that as good as I can, but I still feel lean at the same time. But at the same time, then there's points of the day where I like look down, I'm like, yeah, I got some stomach fat there. I'm just not like sure really what I want to do next. We still got a month to go. Like I said, I increased my calories. What I did here is for my dinner, I usually like 225 grams of noodles and then 80 grams of beef, which is like 950 calories, 927, I think. Yeah, 927. So I increased it to 300 grams of noodles and then 100 grams of beef. I don't really need the beef, but I was like, you know, it's going to be super imbalanced and way too much noodles for a meal. So I decided to get them both up there. I think it increased it just by just about 300 calories, which is good. So then that should be taking me from, I actually have no idea how many calories a day I eat. I had this all mapped out in the past. It's between 3590 and 3690, what it was before today. Now going 300 more, this is going to take us close to 4,000, really close to 4,000. And I've been eating the same calorie count since we started the bulk, which is not a good idea. You don't just want to jump from 2,600 to 3,500 because you're going to gain a lot of weight at the beginning, whereas I probably should be like 200 and like 200 probably basically at this point if I would have taken about a pound a week. And right now I think we're like less than a pound a week. So I think we've actually evened out because I've been 212, 213 for like a month and a half now. So I think honestly the problem now, we've been more or less main gaining, but like I don't know, this is the build so far. I feel like we're doing good. Everything feels balanced. Your chest is growing. Clearly I'm not massive, obviously. My weak points, I have no idea. That's like arms. They just feel like, I don't know. To me, they feel still like not really wide compared to like the torso and the shoulders, like the chest. I feel like my torso, lats, make my arms and stuff look smaller and like the width of the waist. So once I get lean, it'll probably look cooler. Obviously, everything will be more defined, not as much fat. You'll be able to see everything better. But this is the current physique. Obviously, everything's grown a little bit. Triceps, thankfully, that was my weak point before the bulk. But they've obviously put on some size. They look leaner than they did when we started. I wouldn't be surprised. What am I saying here? Obviously. But yeah, that's a 4-minute outro. Good pump check. We'll update in probably about a month from today. No, a month and 3 days. I think we'll try and do another pump check. Yeah, the last day of the bulk. I can't talk today. What am I doing? I need to focus here. It's not the music. Okay, anyway, yeah, so April 22nd, we'll do our next pump check. How about that? And then I'll ask you guys, and hopefully that video does a little better than the usual ones. If we get people in there seeing their opinions, because it's honestly down to if I want to get lean for summer, and obviously, you know, April 20th is pretty late. I'm meaning like lean by the end of summer, you know, just to go ahead and do the cut, shave the fat off, go back down to like 180 something, maybe 185, and then do another like bulk, but then do it more controlled. So this one was better for sure. We definitely trained harder. We knew what we were doing more. And I feel like we really started locking towards the end, of course. We had a few slip-ups there, especially Christmas break. That was kind of rough. But, yeah, I feel like overall we put on a lot of size, and I still feel relatively lean for the most part, but nothing crazy. So I don't know if we want to just keep going for a few more months, because if we decide to go past April, and if I start summer bulking, we're just going to take it to July. And then we'll just cut the end of the summer and like till like Christmas probably. So we'll cut from like August. No, I don't know. If we go from July 20th, that's when we started this bulk. And then if we end it this July 22nd, that'll be exactly a year, basically. And then we cut from July 22nd, August, September, October, maybe to like November. We should be pretty lean by then if we do it right. And then I guess we bulk again. That's the problem though. I would have to bulk for next summer as well, because that's only going to be like a 6-month bulk, you know, because if I start the bulk in November, that's a lot later than October 13th, and it's 1 month later, but who cares? All right, that's a lot of yapping. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll probably end up cutting April and then take it to like mid-June, mid-July, and we'll be at a good spot there. We'll be lean, then we'll just start bulking midway through summer and take that one till next summer, basically. If I can just pull the time I start the bulk back more to like June 20th, that's more easy because you're not eating the whole summer being overweight. So that's all I got for today, guys. Tomorrow is going to be back in biceps, thank God. Fun lift. Working on the 40s again, trying to get those up to 12. I think we're 7 or 8 right now. That's all I got. Dad probably be here tomorrow. Who knows? He's busy today, maybe tomorrow. We'll just have to see. Time will tell. Okay, so yeah, that's all I got. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and great lift today. Physique update. We should probably do a pose or something here. Thumbnail time. I don't even know what to do. What's a good shoulder pose? Chest. Yeah, I just worry my chest is gonna look small when I get lean. That's the one thing, you know, because as big as you are now, when you start cutting, you're only gonna get smaller than this. So I'm feeling pretty solid right now, but I'm just not sure I'm gonna feel in 5 months. All right, guys, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.